It may have taken longer than anyone in Cleveland would have liked, but the Browns finally have stability at quarterback, a phrase that's been nearly impossible to say with a straight face for the last 3 decades. After an offseason filled with noise, from fans convincing themselves Kenny Pickett might actually start, to outrage over trading a 40-year-old backup who no longer had a role, things have settled into something resembling normalcy. Dylan Gabriel is the starter. He picked up his first win against the Miami Dolphins, hasn't turned the ball over in 3 starts, and now takes all the first team reps. Shadir Sanders is the backup, getting the appropriate work with the second unit. That's how it's supposed to look in the NFL. Practice time is limited, just 3 days to prepare each week, so every rep matters. Teams spend that time installing game plans, working situational football, and sharpening execution in the red zone and 2-minute drills. That's why the starter gets the lion's share of reps, and the backup fills in around the edges. In Cleveland, that structure is even more important. Gabriel is a rookie, and the only way he'll continue to develop is through consistent work with the starters. Yet, because this is Cleveland, a place where the quarterback carousel has spun 41 times since 1999, even a routine setup draws questions. Head coach Kevin Stefanski, ever the patient teacher, put it plainly when asked about the situation. Open quote, "With a young quarterback with Dylan starting, you want to make sure he gets a lot of reps. It's different when you have a veteran like Joe Flacco, but Shadir's still getting reps in a bunch of periods." Close quote. In other words, relax. The Browns are finally operating like a normal NFL team. For now, that's worth celebrating because normal and Cleveland Browns football haven't belonged in the same sentence for a very, very long time.